Give me just 4 minutes. You may have been performing ghusl after your period incorrectly, without even realizing it. This is actually a question that scholars are asked very often. Today, we'll learn the correct way to perform ghusl after menstruation, just as the Prophet taught us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In our last episode, we learned what a Muslim girl should do during her period and how Allah, in His mercy, has excused her from prayer and fasting during those days. Today, we'll learn the next step. How do you know that your period has truly ended? And how do you perform ghusl correctly so that you can return to your prayers and all other acts of worship? First, how do I know that my period has ended? There are 2 signs. The first sign is the white discharge, which many women notice at the end of their period. Not every woman experiences this sign. If you don't see the white discharge, then the second sign is complete dryness. Complete dryness means checking with a clean piece of cotton or tissue. If it comes out clean, with no blood, and no discharge connected to menstruation, then your period has ended. Once you see either the white discharge or complete dryness, your period has ended, and it is time to perform ghusl before praying. Now, how do you perform ghusl according to the Sunnah? Begin by making the intention in your heart to remove the state of major ritual impurity. There is no need to say the intention out loud. Then say, Bismillah, wash your hands, then wash the area where the blood was. After that, perform wudu just as you would for prayer. You may wash your feet during your wudu, or delay washing them until the end of your ghusl. Both ways are authentically reported from the Prophet. Next, pour water over your head 3 times, making sure the water reaches the roots of your hair. Then wash the right side of your body. Then the left side. Finally, wash your entire body, making sure that water reaches every part that must be washed. If you delayed washing your feet, wash them now. This completes the Sunnah way of performing ghusl. You may now be wondering, what is the difference between major ritual impurity and minor ritual impurity? Minor ritual impurity is what requires wudu, such as sleeping, passing wind, or using the restroom. Major ritual impurity is what requires ghusl, such as menstruation or janaba. That is why, after your period ends, wudu alone is not enough. You must first perform ghusl before returning to prayer. Here is an important point. If you completed your wudu during your ghusl, and nothing happened afterward to invalidate your wudu, then you do not need to perform wudu again before praying. One more question. Do I have to perform every single one of these steps? The Sunnah method is the most complete and the best way. However, if you make the intention for ghusl and ensure that water reaches every part of your body that must be washed, then your ghusl is valid, by the permission of Allah. Still, following the Sunnah of the Prophet is always the best and most rewarding way. Purification is not simply about washing the body. It is an act of worship through which we draw closer to Allah. That is why the Prophet taught it with such care and precision. But what if bleeding continues after the number of days that your period normally lasts? Is it still menstruation, or is it istihada? We'll learn the answer together in our next episode, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.